Hello and welcome. You're watching Money9. I'm Sakshi Batra and this is Morning Markets. यहां पर हम आपको बताते हैं कि आज के ट्रेड का शुभारंभ कैसे होने वाला है, साथ के आपको बताएंगे कि इंटरनेशनल क्यूज क्या सजेस्ट कर रहे हैं आज के इंडियन मार्केट्स ट्रेड के लिए। फटाफट से नजर डाल लेते हैं एक बार कि मार्केट्स के हैंडओवर क्या था, कल किस तरीके की क्लोजिंग हुई थी, और खास तौर पर अगर आप देखेंगे कि कंसेक्यूटिव 4 डेज के लिए हमने देखा है कि मार्केट्स में लगातार तेजी बरकरार रही और ये जो बजट से ट्रिगर मिला है मार्केट्स को वो अभी भी सस्टेन्ड है। इतना ही नहीं, रिकॉर्ड क्लोजिंग हाईज पर हमने मार्केट्स को क्लोज होते हुए देखा और नए लाइफ टाइम हाईज भी बेंचमार्क इंडिसेस को कल के सेशन में बनाते हुए देखा। एक तरफ आप देखेंगे सेंसेक्स में 50,614 के लेवल्स पर क्लोजिंग हुई है, जहां पर 358 पॉइंट्स का जंप मिला है, यानी कि करीब 0.7% तक का अपटिक यहां पर देखने को ऑलरेडी मिल चुका है। वहीं अगर आप निफ्टी को देखेंगे तो बहुत ही क्लोज 14,900 के बेहद करीब ये क्लोजिंग होते हुए हमने देखी है, यानी कि 15,000 का लेवल अब बिल्कुल दूर नहीं लगता इस मार्केट के लिए। 105 अंकों की बढ़त यहां पर देखने को मिली निफ्टी में, 0.7% तक का इंक्रीज यहां पर भी था। साथ ही निफ्टी बैंक पे भी अगर आप नजर डालेंगे तो सबसे पहली बार लाइफ टाइम में हमने देखा कि निफ्टी बैंक 35,000 के ऊपर बंद होने में कामयाब रही है। ये जो फाइनेंशियल स्पेस है, पहले शुरुआती ट्रेड में जरूर थोड़े डिप्स देखने को मिले थे। इनफैक्ट अगर आप देखेंगे तो 500 अंकों का डिप भी हमने शुरुआती ट्रेड में ऑलरेडी देख लिया था, लेकिन उसके बाद बुल्स ने दोबारा से पकड़ देखी और जो फाइनेंशियल स्पेस है, खासतौर पर पीएसयू बैंकिंग स्पेस ने कल निफ्टी बैंक को सेकेंड हाफ में दोबारा उठाने में बहुत मदद की। वहीं अगर आप मिड कैप और स्मॉल कैप इंडेक्स को भी देखेंगे तो लगातार दूसरे दिन हमने बेंचमार्क इंडिसेस को, इन दोनों ही ब्रॉडर मार्केट्स इंडिसेस को आउट परफॉर्म करते हुए देखा है। करीब 1.5% तक की बढ़त दोनों ही स्टॉक्स में हमको, दोनों ही इंडाइसेस में देखने को मिल रही है। चलिए इसी के साथ देख लेते हैं कि अब इंटरनेशनल क्यूज आज के लिए क्या है। हरे निशान में अगर आप देखेंगे तो हैंडओवर मिला है यूएस मार्केट से, डाउ जोन्स और S&P 500 और साथ ही साथ नैस्डैक, तीनों में ही 1% से ज्यादा की बढ़त देखने को मिली है। जहां एक तरफ करीब 300 अंकों की बढ़त डाउ जोन्स में दिखी, वहीं अब 167 पॉइंट्स की तेजी हमें नैस्डैक में भी कल के सेशन में देखने को मिली है और 40 अंकों की बढ़त लेकर S&P 500 भी ट्रेड करते हुए नजर आया। और इसी का हैंडओवर मिला एशियन मार्केट्स को भी। देख लेते हैं कि एशियन मार्केट से क्या क्यूज आ रहे हैं। यहां पर भी तेजी के ही अंक देखने को मिल रहे हैं। 1% से ज्यादा की बढ़त निकेई, हैंगसेंग और शंघाई कॉम्पोजिट तीनों में ही देखने को मिल रहे हैं, यानी कि इंडिकेशंस एशियन मार्केट्स में भी काफी पॉजिटिव हैं अर्ली ट्रेड को देखते हुए। 28,730 के लेवल्स पर इस समय निके 225 ट्रेड कर रहा है। वहीं हैंगसेंग में भी देखेंगे तो तकरीबन 300 अंकों की बढ़त है और 32 पॉइंट्स की तेजी के साथ शंघाई कॉम्पोजिट भी आगे बढ़ता हुआ नजर आ रहा है। और देख लेते हैं कि SGX निफ्टी, सिंगापुरियन निफ्टी इंडेक्स, यहां पर किस तरीके के इंडिकेशंस हैं। तो अगेन एक बार फिर से गैप अप ओपनिंग के संकेत इंडियन मार्केट्स के लिए। 0.5% तक की तेजी 14,954, यानी कि यहां पर भी बेहद करीब 15,000 के लेवल्स आपको निफ्टी के लिए संकेत देखने को मिल रहे हैं और हो सकता है आज ही के सेशन में आपको ये 15,000 के लेवल्स जरूर देखने को मिलेंगे निफ्टी 50 में भी। और एक बार इस बार देख लेते हैं कि मनी मार्केट से क्या कुछ क्यूज हमको मिले हैं। फ्लैट ट्रेड, रुपये के जहां तक बातचीत चल रही है, पिछले 2 या 3 सेशंस में लगातार फ्लैटिश मूव ही देखने को मिल रहा है। 72.96 अगेंस्ट द डॉलर रुपये अभी ट्रेड करता हुआ नजर आया। एब्सोल्युटली फ्लैट इन ट्रेड और जो इंडिकेशंस भी हैं कि अगले कुछ दिनों में भी हमको ये एक बहुत ही टाइट रेंज में रुपये ट्रेड करता हुआ नजर आएगा। क्रूड ऑयल को देख लेते हैं, जहां पर 12 महीनों की ऊंचाई पर क्रूड ऑयल ट्रेड करता हुआ नजर आ रहा था और एक बार फिर से तेजी 12 मंथ हाईज पर ब्रेंट क्रूड ट्रेड कर रहा है $59.23 टू द बैरल के हिसाब से और 0.5% तक की तेजी ब्रेंट क्रूड में देखने को मिल रही है। वहीं WTI यानी कि NYMEX क्रूड में भी अगर आप देखेंगे तेजी और भी ज्यादा है, 0.75% तक की बढ़त हमें WTI क्रूड में भी देखने को मिल रही है और $56.65 टू द बैरल के हिसाब से NYMEX क्रूड इस समय ट्रेड करता हुआ नजर आ रहा है। ऑल्दो फॉर इंडियन मार्केट्स इट इज नॉट कंसिडर्ड गुड बिकॉज समवेयर इट एक्चुअली हैज एन इम्पैक्ट ऑन द इंडियन मार्केट्स एंड could cap the upside as well. However, we are seeing strong cues as far as the domestic factors are concerned, the US cues are concerned, or the Asian cues are concerned, and also the liquidity that's flowing into the Indian markets is really helping it actually stem any kind of negative impact that the crude oil may have on the Indian markets. Let's move on to see what next can we have for today. So in today's trading session, we do have a whole lot of stocks that you need to keep an eye out on, and starting with the biggest bank of India, and that's State Bank of India. 355 was the last trading level. Sharp increase in yesterday's trading session, 5.5% up in trade, 19 rupees jump is what we've actually seen on that counter. And this stock has been jumping up from the last 3 trading sessions pulling up the Nifty Bank Index and the PSU Banking Index as well. And today it will be extremely important to watch this stock again because the earnings have come out and they've actually beaten the street estimates on a whole lot of accounts as well. We have seen that CLSA, which is a big brokerage house, is actually seeing a 58% upside on the stock, and that's the Q3 earnings. Now, what's the important factor that you need to keep on your mind as far as the earnings are concerned? Now, CLSA does expect a big re-rating on the stock. It does say that the Q3 performance was much better than expected. Remember that the Q3 gross slippages of 250 crore rupees have beat among the banks under the CLSA's coverage as well. The full year slippages of 1.5% of the entire loans is in fact the lowest that State Bank of India has seen in the last 15 years. Now, remember, when a bank like this, which is a huge heavyweight, which is one of the largest banks in India, which is the largest bank in India, now when that reports a number like this, it not just has an impact on just the State Bank of India stock, but the entire rate sensitives as well. Because as and when the credibility of the stock improves, it is the entire rate sensitive stocks also that come into focus. And this space will be all the more interesting today to watch because of the RBI's policy as well. Moving on to the other stock that will be important to watch out for, BEL. That has been also rising up in trade, 1.33% up at 140 rupees. That was the stock that it was trading at, the price at which it was trading at in yesterday's trading session. The company has entered into an offset contract with Russian company JSC Rosoboron Export. So that's something that we need to watch out for. Another stock that you can actually watch out for will be from the pharma space, and that's Biocon. Again, a 2% jump is what we actually saw in yesterday's trading session. The company has signed an agreement with the Clinton Health Access Initiative. Now, this will really help the company to expand its access to life-saving cancer biosimilars in Africa and in Asia as well. Moving on to another stock that you need to keep an eye out on, PSP Projects will be important to watch. Already we've seen a sharp jump in yesterday's trade, 5.5% up. 446 was the last trading price. The company is ranked as an L1 bidder for projects worth about 420 crore rupees for medical colleges construction in Uttar Pradesh. So that's an important trigger for PSP Projects. So you could see an extension of the rally from yesterday's trade as well. Moving on to another stock that you need to watch out for, Concor from the logistics space also will be important to watch out for. 3% uptick yesterday, and the company has reported a consolidated profit of 234 crore rupees for Q3 FY21 when you compare it with 180 crore rupees on a year-on-year basis. The revenues have also grown to about 1766 crore rupees from 1544 crore rupees. So there is a year-on-year improvement on both the top line and the bottom line that you can see, and you could actually see the extension of the rally that we actually saw on the stock yesterday. Moving on to another stock that you need to watch out from the power space, Tata Power will be important to watch out for. 7% uptick is what we've already seen. Look at the results. The results are the higher consolidated profit that we actually saw of about 318 crore rupees. That was as against 260 crore rupees of the profit clocked in the year ago same quarter period as well. The revenue has also increased to over 7,500 crore rupees from 7,071 crore rupees. So year on year, there's a sharp jump. So Tata Power will be important to watch out for. I'm sure there'll be an upside that you can actually watch on this stock in today's trading session as well. Another space that you need to watch out for is from the primary space. A new listing will be done, and that will be of the kitchen appliances major, Stovecraft. Remember, the IPO was subscribed 18 times. It is open for subscription. It was open for subscription from January 25th to 28th. Today will be the listing. Already in the grey market, we have seen in yesterday's trade that there was some indications of about 15 to 17% of uptake in the grey market premium as well. So the stock may actually list with about 30 to 40 rupees uptake in as far as the listing goes, but we'll really have to watch out that space. And at 10 o'clock when the stock lists, we'll definitely give you an update as to what kind of uptake have we seen on the listing as far as its listing goes. Now, from the primary space, again, Brookfield India Real Estate Trust will be very important to watch out for. The space, this IPO will close for subscription today. So today is the last day. It has already got subscribed 77%. It is not yet oversubscribed. So we could say that, well into the third day, there is just an okay kind of a response that we are getting so far. We'll just have to see how the closing happens today. And then a week later, we can actually expect the listing of this stock as well. Let's move on to see the results that you need to watch out for today. A whole lot of companies will be reporting their results. Remember, Aditya Birla Capital, Alchem Laboratories, Britannia will be an important number to watch out from the FMCG space. Apart from this, there'll be M&M from the auto space that is likely to keep this entire auto space buzzing as well. Remember, yesterday, Hero MotoCorp also came out with its good numbers, and that also will actually keep the entire space buzzing as well. Punjab National Bank from the banking space, another big major. That's an important counter to watch out for. And RCF as well from the fertilizer space will be key to see how the agri space is actually buzzing in today's trading session. So all of these important results you can keep an eye out on. Let's move on to see what are the stocks that you can keep your eye out on and what are the recommendations that we are getting from our technical experts. So Rohit Singre, who's from LKP Securities, has suggested a buy on Praj Industries. There was already an uptake of about 3.5% in yesterday's trade. You can keep a stop loss of about 125 on the stock with a target price of 131 for today's trading session. Moving on to another stock that Rohit has recommended for today, that will be Max Financial Services. A 3% uptake already seen yesterday. There's further upside that he expects on the stock with a stop loss of 710 and 735 on the upside could be the target that you can keep on the stock. Moving on to another recommendation from his table, that's from the real estate space. Oberoi Realty, about 3% uptake already seen in yesterday's trading session. The stop loss you can keep on the stock is 555 with a target price of 600 on top. So these are the three recommendations from LKP Securities in case you are scouting for any opportunities in today's trading session. Moving on to other three recommendations, and that's coming in from Anand Rathi's Nilesh Jain. He bets on Concord, 3% uptick already. The stop loss you can keep at 465 with a 505 target on the upside. Also moving on to another recommendation from him. The next is Tata Consumer Products. That's a buy again. 1.5% jump seen yesterday. The stop loss you can keep on the stock is 575. Remember, it was trading at 588. The target price on the stock you need to keep is over or upwards of 600 at 610. So strong upside seen on this counter for today. Another stock from his table would be Tata Chemicals, another buy stock. So you have in all 6 picks already. Stop loss you can keep on the stock is 519 with a target price of 545. Already a 2.5% jump seen in yesterday's trading session, so that the rally can continue. That's what Nilesh Jain really expects. And from the chemical space, Tata Chemicals, another bet for you. 6 strong picks to begin your trading day right. I hope you've got all the cues in, on your notebooks ready, penned down, so that you can begin your trading day with profit. So stay tuned on Money9 with a whole lot of action coming around, even the RBI policy.